симулятор. Вышло обновление, добавилось много боксеров. Энди Поликил, его не было. Жанжелей был. Кличко не было. Кличко второго не было. Джонсон был. Крида не было. Давайте возьмем, к примеру, да, вот интересно. Возьмем Деонтея Уайлдера, к примеру, да, вот. И возьмем Владимир Кличко, кстати. Хороший вариант. Поехали. Я безумно рад, что вышло новое обновление на эту игру, что она стала доступна на ПК с какими-нибудь боксерами. Топчик.
The anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk.
Уайлдер 44 победы, 4 поражения, 1 ничья, 43 нокаута. Он первый у нас идет в рингу.
He's just brimming with confidence. Vladimir Klitschko is giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
По-моему, 60 боев, да? Побед или чего? Сейчас посмотрим. Ну, побед 60, 63. Сейчас посмотрим. Кличко. Стика боев. А 64 победы, 53 нокаута. Одно вот жаль, вот нет оригинальных озвучек боксеров, то есть оно говорит, на Кличко есть, на Уайлдера нет. Да, на него есть.
All right, fellas, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Даже сейчас, в 26-м году, эта игра удивляет. Ну вот, посмотри, как по мне, смотри, по сравнению с тем боксом, как по мне лучше качество. Да, лучше.
Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's the guy that has a reserve in a place
это
that
топчик, когда мы можем в 26-м году поиграть в Деонтея Уайлдера в этом боксе. То есть, Кличко и был, то есть. И мне еще нравится, вот, чем вот Undisputed, к примеру, хуже игра, тем, что вот у них там вот жаловались, я мне не играл, если честно, но жаловались, что, хотя есть фанатом бокса, жаловались, что, что они деревянные боксеры. Здесь же, наоборот, они пластичны и... Ой. Они пластичны, и вот стойка Уайлдера похожа на реальную стойку.
Vladimir Klitschko's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. forceful hook by Raymond Bishop. Clicks of the talk. Keep your head moving. And that's the end of round
Шикарно.
one.
Отлично.
Bishop's got to find a way to land more of these punches. It's okay to throw punches, but not if they're just drifting off to space.
Absolutely, and space is it. He's in space. He's too far away. He has to get the right range.
Right hand downstairs. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right.
Ой, ой. Ну и похоже, честно говоря, бой, наверное, так бы проходил.
You see him with the left to the head
Ой.
there.
Ну да, бой так бы и проходил, да.
Able to land the jab.
Спору нет, Деонтей Уайлдер обладает сильнейшим ударом, но Кличко техничнее намного.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. There's Raymond Bishop landing the jab, following it with a straight. Double up your punch. Vladimir Klitschko putting his punches together and scoring with them. Vladimir has a real knack for being accurate in his combinations. Tough to penetrate Vladimir Klitschko's defense. He was able to block that punch with ease. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot by Vladimir
Кличко так бы
Klitschko.
на джепе и работал. Как он тут работает, так и работает. Честно говоря, это кайф безумный играть в такой бокс. Качественный, ай, хороший, хороший, хороший. Тихо-тихо, Володька, тормози.
There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Vladimir Klitschko's on the receiving end of a hook. Side to side, move your head. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Raymond Bishop's right hand scores well that time. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so over the body.
Знаете, плохо, когда у тебя аксиоме, да, вот он.
A little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Так и шо.
Vladimir Klitschko's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in strong before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
Goes up top with a right hand.
Все, поехали играть. Я бы хотел просто зафотографировать, чтобы на превьюшку поставить, но Xiaomi просто соображает через секунды 4. То есть уже тут куча ударов и так далее, Xiaomi только сообразил сфотографировать. Ой, ай, это было больно. Вова.
Raymond Bishop scoring with that right hand. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Raymond Bishop. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Vladimir Klitschko. Not able to land the headshot.
Keep moving, keep moving.
10 seconds to go in this third round. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Вова. Ты что, помнишь? Вова все 3 раунда забрал.
Vladimir Klitschko's tagged by a hook. What a hook by Raymond Bishop. To the head he goes with a left hand. Vladimir Klitschko is a well-rounded fighter. Right now, Vladimir is showing you what he can do defensively. Very sound, keeping those arms up and blocking well. Solid straight right hand.
Хороший правый был,
Vladimir
хороший.
Klitschko is fully committed to utilizing the jab, and I think it's working out well for him early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know,
Еще хороший.
sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Vladimir Klitschko. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Чё пугал?
What kind of a right hand is it that Vladimir Klitschko throws? Is it that impactful one that can be a piercing, striking shot, or is it a
Деонтей
thudding?
немножко
It's a 38 caliber. You know,
забирает
it's not a 44.
инициативу.
It's a 38. It has speed with it. It's straight. And it's effective.
Ой. Эдбон с бамой, убегай. Сейчас будет тушить свет,
So the end of the round, and now a chance to put the pieces back together. He got stunned in that last round.
Yeah, well, he has to get those birds out of his head right now. You know, open that cage up and let them fly out there. And the best way to do that is find out why he got stunned. What did he get hit with?
Raymond Bishop's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Raymond Bishop swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Хорошо. У Владимира даже тут джаб очень хороший.
Pace yourself.
Little head hunting with the left. Well played, straight right hand. Raymond Bishop's making up some ground now. I mean, what we just saw out of that last round, I think it closed the gap. He's losing on the scorecards, but I think he closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. You know, one thing is you know that he understands.
Ой, попал.
Damaged by a...
А я опять... Вот он. Вот так. А неожиданно, да? Скажите, неожиданно, да? Володька-то хапнул. А неожиданно, да, действительно неожиданно. То есть, ну, бой был очень равный такой вот. Да, никакой равный проигрывал. Деонтей проигрывал по итогу. Оба нокдаун. Володька даже первый шутанул, но по итогу нокдаун. Что он туго поднялся.
Remember against Sam Peter when he got up and continued on numerous times.
Главное не лететь, не лететь.
Here's the old 1-2 coming after him. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Nice solid left hand scored by Vladimir Klitschko. Halfway through round 6.
Слышишь? А у нас кофе есть? Сейчас доиграю, попьем кофе, да? А неожиданно, я вообще не понял, как его шатанул. Я думал, тут без шансов. Ну, в принципе, чисто гипотетически бой так и мог проходить. Да, спору нет, у Кличко тяжелый удар. Тоже, он панчер, да. Но тяжелый и нокаутирующий — это разные понятия.
Raymond Bishop's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not
По
getting
примеру, у
much
того
out
же
of
самого
all this
Кличко,
effort.
вот мало 90 таких нокаутов от Деонтея у него не было. Ну и то, что случилось сейчас. Ой, по корпусу-то больно было, да, Володька, Вова? Больно было, скажи нам? То есть не было таких у него нокаутов, и чисто гипотетически бой таким мог проходить. Похоже на реальный бой.
Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival, you know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Little head knocking with that right hand.
А смотрите, а Деонтей-то свежачком.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Raymond Bishop. Vladimir Klitschko's doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand.
Пошли, размахуйте.
Vladimir Klitschko with those big arms of his, I mean, he blocks a punch. He really defends it well like a shield. That's a good block by Vladimir Klitschko. Raymond Bishop's punch didn't come close.
А так, а шатнул, да, правый шатнул-то хорошо. Молодец, не молодец. Первые, по-моему, 3 раунда, да, когда показали мне расчет, я проиграл без шансов. А теперь-то 67-65.
Raymond Bishop's up on
Да.
Teddy's scorecard, but we know with what we've seen so far, this could change quickly. He's been hit.
Yeah, he has a bad habit, and he's been hit for one reason. That bad habit of pulling back from punches. Every once in a while he does it, he gets away with it. But every once in a while he misjudges the distance and he gets nailed.
Vladimir Klitschko's doing what happens to many who have been hurt. Now, he was stunned in this fight earlier, and you can see him almost wishing he could put a protective shell around himself. He's just all about the defense right now.
Yeah, well, right now it's got to be all about him trying to be Tom Cruise. He's got to be an actor. He's got to look for an Academy Award and stop doing that. If we can see that, his opponent can see that. He has to count his opponent, not let him know that this is what he's feeling.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Raymond Bishop's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
На, вот так, да, есть. Не, нормально попанул, да, попанул хорошо. Просто. Вовка завис что-то. Хороший, неожиданный иногда. Да, бой мог так пройти, действительно. Но это бой двух панчеров, вы понимаете, да, то есть в первом этом попал Кличко, по-моему, в 4-м раунде, уже синяк Кличко. В 4-м раунде, по-моему, да, и Уайлдер был на грани нокдауна, ну а теперь слюни полетели, и Вова понял, что он уже в мэре не пойдет. Все, походу теперь этого Даника возьмут в мэре. Ну, Вова, не вставай, все, это бессмысленно. Нет, все.
The fight is over. Vladimir Klitschko's unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout.
By knockout.
Raymond Bishop's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way.
Все, всем спасибо за